Welcome back to my ASMR DVD collection series. If you're new to this series, Prima ASMR inspired me to show off my DVD collection ASMR style. And so far we've only done half, yeah, I guess, no, just around half of the letter A. My battery died last time because I filmed it impromptu and I didn't charge the battery ahead of time. So this time we have a fully charged battery, we should be good. Camera shouldn't cut us off. Yeah. And we have our chopsticks that Jess got me for Christmas. They have Shibas on them. These are, I'll just use one, and it'll be our little pointer. Shall we get started? Okay, so if you remember, we left off at Anastasia, which was a Blu-ray, and we are going to start this video with our very first documentary DVD. I'm trying to speak a little louder soft-spoken so the camera picks it up. Still gotta figure out the microphone situation. Okay, so Themeparkology. I've done videos about this in non-ASMR on my channel, so I'll just recap here for all of you guys. But Themeparkology is a fan-run Disney documentary production company. I don't really know how to describe it. Anyway, it's run by my friend Jerry, and he reached out to me to write a script for him, which is so cool. Seriously the coolest thing I've ever done. And yeah, just, I love bragging about it, sorry. I didn't write this script. At the very end of this DVD, he has like snippets from people about why they love this ride, and he asked me to give him a snippet. I think because at that time I had Jodie Benson as my profile picture, like my photo with her, so we had an inkling that I like Ariel. Jodie Benson is the voice of Ariel, if you don't know. So yeah, he sent me this because I was involved, but I didn't write it. I have written other scripts for him, and I do have those later. We'll find them later in the series. Or you'll get to see them later. Words. Anyway, this is Themeparkology presents the Dark Ride series, Ariel's Undersea Adventure. And we have the iconic clamshell ride vehicle. Alright, we've got pictures from the ride. We've got Ariel in her iconic part of your world scene, and then the also iconic Under the Sea scene, and the Kiss the Girl boat ride scene with Ariel and Eric. And I want to be a part of your world is kind of the pop-out quote here. That's what I'm going to call it. And then just a description of the documentary and the ride. So this ride opened at Disney California Adventure in 2011. This is why. So it started off there, that's at Disneyland, California. And then it came to Walt Disney World in Florida. And that's the ride that I've been on and love. It's a very special ride to me because it's where I met Jodie Benson. I met her at the exit for the ride, and I took my picture with her. And then this ride is also at Walt Disney World, has my favorite hidden Mickey on property. It's the coolest hidden Mickey ever. So I was really happy when he asked me to be part of this, and yeah, I was thrilled when he asked me to write the script. Don't get me wrong. I'm just excited anytime he asks me to be part of something. It's such a cool thing. I'll put the link in the description if you want to check out his website, because shop small, support small business, you know? And they're all really well made, and he always has really cool interviews with people involved, and yeah. Sorry, I can brag about this all the time, all day. Anyway. Okay. And we got another Blu-ray. The Art of Racing in the Rain. It's a Blu-ray and digital. Beautiful, thought-provoking, will capture your heart. Parade.com. Okay. So a common critique with dog movies is they're sad, the dog dies. Yeah, this one's sad. The dog dies. But at the very end, and it has this really beautiful, I guess you could call it a twist, a beautiful end to his story. It's so well done. I love the book. I give books ratings out of 5 stars, and I very rarely give 5 stars. And this book got 5 stars for me. So I was really excited when they made the movie. Because, well, it could have gone wrong. It could have been a horrible movie, which has happened in the past with the books I love. But they did a really good job in my opinion. So, the dog is named Enzo, and his owner is a race car driver. It's kind of like Marley and Me. It's like the whole life story of this dog, how he's involved, and it's so good. It's so good. It's a really good story. Yeah, so we've just got a little more about it, and then some pictures and the special features. I wonder, do they have? I should look and see if they have like dog training special features. I can't quite tell from the titles because I wanted to be a dog trainer for movies as a kid, and well, just like an animal trainer. So I would love that. I would just devour that if they have like a how they train the dog type thing. So if you're okay with watching sad dog movies, highly recommend. I know a lot of people avoid these kind of movies because they don't want to watch dogs. You know, things happen to them. But it's a really good movie. Alright, our next DVD is the Aristocats. We've got Thomas O'Malley, Duchess. Oh, let's see if I can get the kitty's names right. It's been a long minute. Well, Marie, obviously, is the white one. She always sticks with me because my best friend's cat is all white. So we always compare her to Marie. And then Toulouse, I think is this one. What is this one's name? I'm not very good Disney freak if I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. So these are her kittens, obviously, and then they meet Thomas O'Malley. He's not the father. Disney, the Aristocats. We've got the cat band down here. I can't remember their name, but they sing this song. Everybody wants to be a cat, because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. This is one of the classic Disney animation movies. Back when they did hand-drawn. Oh, I miss it. Okay. And it's just a DVD. And then my mom sent this to me because they had an extra. I guess she already bought it. She's been trying to buy DVD versions of all the VHS tapes that we grew up on. I guess she bought an extra because she didn't realize she'd already gotten it on DVD. So she sent it to me, which is good because I need more Disney DVDs. And it's just one disc because again it's just DVD. Got all these cool bonus features. And just about the movie, it's some more scenes. What is his name? Oh, it's gonna bother me. Okay, I need to rewatch it. Yeah. I feel like this is the twin sibling to Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp is very dog focused, obviously, and this is very cat focused, so they're almost like siblings in a way. But I think this one is just so fun. I mean, the animation is gorgeous, and then the plot. I mean, the plot is so fun. I love the geese, the waddle. So fun. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this one. I'm just glad to have more and more Disney DVDs. I do actually have the VHS of this, so when my mom buys the DVD copies, I have a deal with her where she sends me the VHS or gives me the VHS. So they're on the floor, but I have a bunch of VHS tapes that I grew up on. So I could do a like spin off of this series with those, and it'd be like one video. There's only a handful. But yeah, I told her I was like, I need the VHS tapes. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but I need them. Okay. And then we have another Disney DVD, if I can get it out. Cool one. Alright. And it's Atlantis. Walt Disney. I'm not going to try to pronounce this, but this is Spanish for the classics. Atlantis. And again, this is in Spanish, but it's The Lost Empire. And so the reason it's in Spanish is I got this DVD at, not secondhand, not thrift, well, it's secondhand, but not thrift. I got it from, what is it called when you give a watch, you sell your watch, a pawn shop. I got it from a pawn shop. Many years ago, my best friend's mom was like, I know the best place to get DVDs for super cheap. And she took me to this pawn shop, and she was right. I mean, they were all really, really cheap. So I picked this one up, and it's just a DVD, but it has the movie in Spanish, English, and I think Portuguese. So I've only ever watched it in English, but I could watch it in another language if I wanted to. And that's why it's in another language. I should probably donate this and get just the English copy, but I don't know. And I've got Milo Thatch, the main character, and Kita, the princess character. I don't remember the side characters' names off the top of my head, which is a shame because the reason I love this movie is because the side characters are so good. So normally a side character, they're kind of forgettable. They come up and then they leave. But these guys, I mean, they don't leave because they're part of the movie for a while, but they each have a story and a background and a personality. This is so good. So good. Oh my gosh. This movie is underrated, which is sad. It bombed because I don't think they knew how to market it. Back then, they weren't sure how to market it, towards boys, towards families. So it just kind of bombed. But if you watch it now, you're like, wow, this actually is really good. And we've just got, oh my gosh, it's all in Spanish. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what it says because I used to speak Spanish, but not that well. I don't wanna F it up. That'd be rude. And special features. So yeah, this is one of my favorite, underrated Disney movies. Maybe that tapping isn't triggering, I don't know. I'm not sure. Usually it's like kind of softer. Okay, sorry. Being distracted by actual ASMR triggers. We only have 2 DVDs left, so we're almost done. And then we can move on to letter B. Not today, but the next installment. Because letter B has quite a few, so that'll be in one video. Alright, and then we've got this Blu-ray and DVD and digital copy of August, Osage County. Got the Blu-ray logo up here. Oh, it's not scratchy. Sorry. Okay. August, Osage County. 2 Academy Award nominations. Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress. I believe for both of these actresses right here. 2013. So Best Actress for... It might be switched, I'm not sure. I feel like Meryl Streep would be Best Actress. Yeah, I think Meryl Streep was picked at Best Actress, and then Julia Roberts. It's like it's not Jennifer Garner. Julia Roberts for Best Supporting Actress. Meryl Streep. Oh, that's right there. I'm so stupid. Okay, Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts, Ewan McGregor. How are you saying? Because I'm not Evan. It's a W. Chris Cooper, Abigail Breslin, and Benedict Cumberbatch. That's not even everyone in the movie. Like it's stellar cast. Like everyone is so good. So why do I have this? You ask. In college, this play was my shit. My professor loaned me the script. I was like, you should read this, and I did. And the first time I read it, I was like, this is weird, but I was also like very sheltered still. And then as I came out of my shell, I realized like why I love this play is because my family might be dysfunctional, but we ain't as dysfunctional as this family, okay? So I guess it's almost like a therapy for me. Like I watch it and I'm like, okay, we could be worse. That's terrible, like, okay. Like I can't even tell you what happens because it is just so. I told when I first watched it with Jess, because like I watched like, so I read it in college. I did a scene from it for a class, and then a friend of mine, and like I can't remember who our third teammate was or group member was, but the 3 of us did a scene. I seriously cannot remember who the third person was. It was my friend, one of my friends in the class with me. It's like the last like year of my college life like revolved around this play, like seriously. So when I first showed it to Jess, I bought this secondhand. It was actually unopened, that's why I bought it, because I was like, if it's unopened, it's pristine. When I showed it to Jess, I said, like, just heads up, this is gonna be very hard to watch, and you're gonna be shocked a lot, but it's good, I promise. So, warning to anyone who hasn't seen it, check it out. It's rated R. It's intense. Very good. And like Meryl Streep, her performance alone is so good. Like I said, though, everyone is so talented. Stellar cast. Just cast. Okay. Meryl Streep and Julia Roberts are marvelous. And so is everyone else. Got her special features. And just snippet about the movie, and then you know how to read the perks of a digital copy. I don't really buy things for digital copies, but it is nice to have. You know, if we ever take our Roku somewhere, we can go onto Movies Anywhere or Vudu and watch, you know, some of our DVDs. But I don't buy for the digital copy, if that makes sense. And yeah, like I said, rated R, but it is really good. So, thank you to Professor Scott Cox for getting me hooked on this play. I have a copy of it somewhere, probably packed away still. I've read it, so I didn't keep it unpacked, I think. Really good though. Okay. last letter A DVD. Are you guys ready? I bet you can't guess it. Maybe you did. Let's see. Did you guess Avatar? Because that's what it is. Can we just talk about this cover? It's beautiful. I think this was the poster too, right? Back when it came out. Maybe it's just me, because the color blue is my favorite color, but I just think it's breathtaking. Like this yellowy green color matches so well. Okay, sorry about that awkward cut. The dogs got really excited downstairs and Jenny has a really loud bark, so I just decided to pause filming for a second, but it's quieted down again, so we're good. Love this cover. It's so simple, stunning, captures your attention edges. And again, I might be biased because this is James Cameron's. James, yeah. Avatar, let's spell it. Avatar. Not to be confused with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay. And then, is it the same on the inside? Yes. Yeah. Okay. What do we call this then? Is this like a box cover? I don't know. Or a sleeve. Maybe it's a sleeve. Vinyl. That's a good sound, right? Okay. Return to Pandora. Which I feel like it's a better tagline for the sequel because this is the first one. Maybe they mean because this was the movie. I mean, like, if you didn't go to see it in theaters, you were missing out. This movie was made for the big screens. Maybe they just mean, like, return as in, like, you saw it in theaters, now return to it at home. I don't know. But yeah, now the sequel is out. This feels like a better tagline for that. And then we've got this beautiful shot of, I think it's Neytiri. I don't think it's Jake. She's got that piece, but I could be wrong. Clearly I need to be watching. I've got some stills as well. I remember going to see this. Oh, funny story about this. I wanted to go to see this with a friend of mine. I was going to say best friend, but we weren't best friends. I wanted to see this with a friend of mine that I made at like my school. Well, I didn't go to school. It was like classes for homeschooling students. So I made a friend there. I wanted to go see this with her and my mom. Looked it up on the website they used to check out movies before they approve them for us. And she was a little concerned about some things, so she said that I could go see Alvin and the Chipmunks instead. And then she went with me to see this because I really wanted to see it, and she said, I'll go with you. And then, like, I can see what these concerning things are. So I went on a movie date with my mom. Or was it my dad? I can't remember. Because my mom tagged along to a different movie, so maybe I'm getting mixed up. Which I'll tell you that story later when we get to that DVD. Anyway, so I definitely went to see some theaters with one of my parents, and it was just incredible. I mean, the sequel as well. Like, you had to see that. It's so much better. I mean, now we have like huge TVs, so I guess we can kind of replicate it at home. But like when this film came out, though, we didn't have. I feel like we didn't have huge TVs. At least my family didn't. So this is something that would be used better on a huge screen. And I like to describe this movie as Burnt Gully for adults. Oh, the concerning scene, if you're wondering, was the mating scene, which really you don't see anything, right? They kiss, they put their hair together. She gets on his lap, like, there's nothing inappropriate. But ultra Catholic parents could be concerning. Anyway, yeah, love this movie. Love the second one. I'm excited to see the next installments. I know people are giving him crap for taking so long to make them, but I would rather he take time and really flesh out the story, really make it breathtaking, beautiful, like the effects. I know for this, he waited until the technology kind of caught up, and then with giving the second one, he waited for the technology to catch up in terms of underwater filming, underwater motion capture. So he's like waiting for things to work in his favor. And I, as a creative person, as a writer, I really admire that. He's not working on someone else's time frame. He's saying, I'm going to make these when it's right to make them. And they're not perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect story. But I appreciate that he's not rushing it, you know what I mean? I would rather movies take time and be works of art than be rushed and be lackluster. You know what I mean? But I'm the kind of person who loves hand-drawn animation and stop motion. Those both take a long time, so that's just how I am. But yeah. That is our last letter A DVD. That is the entire first shelf, which is out of frame, with all these DVDs up here, are the letter A. And then we have B and C. So we'll do another video to cover those letters. Probably, we'll have to do two because B is this section and then C actually goes way down here. So I feel like that's each its own video. But I hope you enjoyed that. These are really good sounds. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and tune back someday soon. Next installment. Oh, if you liked any of the letter A DVDs that we reviewed, or you have similar stories to share, or just anything related to the DVDs we just talked about, comment below. Thank you so much. I hope you sleep well.